Hi, I'm Jenkins, and this is week 12 of Reflections. Now, we've had some ups and downs here. We're approaching the 3 month mark here in the series, and this week, unfortunately, is going to be one of the lows of the series, but it's something that we've all been through, right? But let's start this off on a brighter note, right? I've got some highlights to share. So, first off, I got the job. I am going to Nevada at the beginning of May, and I'm going to be working as an exploration geologist, the type of geology I wanted to do when I was in school for it, when I was in college. So, I'm going to be basically starting from scratch with that career path, and I'm hoping that I enjoy it more than my current job, and I think I will. But it will include me driving 14 hours west of where I currently live with hardly any possessions, one carload full of shit, and that's going to be it. So I'm basically going to start out fresh, and that might be a good thing. Change of environment typically can lead to, I don't know, good things, right? Next up, we got I cleaned my apartment. Last week, I mentioned that my state of my apartment was slipping, and that is very true. And I had a move out inspection last week or earlier this week, and I cleaned up everything. I straightened everything out, organized stuff, and the inspector came by and he was really impressed with everything not in being in good shape. He said I should get most of my deposit back, if not everything. So that's good. And also, I was driving my car and block and a half away from my apartment, and I heard a clanking, kind of a a metal dragging sound. My muffler fell off, so yeah, gotta probably spend a couple $100 to get that fixed now. So that's wonderful. Anyway, let's check out the spreadsheet for the week. As you can see, it is not looking very good. I only had one workout this week. Music production didn't even hit all my hours. Didn't hit all my hours for piano practice either. Didn't even do any remixing. Not even no time for that. But here's the highlight of the week. I was on a screen behind a screen watching videos or playing games for an entire day of the week. 1/7 of my week was spent wasting my life, basically. That's so sad when you think about it like that. Uh, I think what it was last week. Uh, it it punched a hole in my system ship, and that ship sank. It sank fast after missing out on a workout last week. Everything just fell apart. I'll get to more on that later. Did charts a few times. Really looking like we want a retracement right now, so there's not too many opportunities. Meditation. This is like a time in my life when I really need to be meditating every single day. Damn it. You know, need to do better. Need to do better. So I'll admit it. It was a shit week. In terms of pretty much everything, except for me getting the new job, of course. But I'll take it as an L. It's a 3. Made some decent progress on my song. That's about all I can say. That's super positive. So yeah, had some problems. We had some problems, and so the gaming. You know, I I got back into old school RuneScape a little bit, just a little bit. You know, but here's the thing. I was aware of what I was doing. Like every minute I was playing, I felt guilty or shameful that I was wasting my week doing that. But I guess it was just one of my old systems I just fell back into because it was just ingrained deep in my brain. But I found myself making 1,000 anchovy pizzas from scratch, and that's when I realized, you know, I gotta stop. This cannot continue. But that's the cool thing is I was aware of it, and there was a time in my life where I wouldn't have given it a second thought, and I would have kept going for months on end. But here it got me for about a week. It got me for 7 days or so, but I think I got it under control now. Eh, you know, I'm really good at wasting time, apparently. But in this game, I'm literally like wasting. I'm not even efficient in the game. I'm just one of the best people at that game when it comes to just wasting time and enjoying doing it for some reason. So anyway, on a different note, um, my sleep schedule is completely shattered right now. I've been going to bed at like, typically I like to go to bed. My goal time is like 10:30 to 11, but this week it's been midnight to even past 2 in the morning. So that's a problem. And I've been even like looking at videos about like how important sleep is, right? So that's something I really want to actually, you know, turn around, but then improve above my baseline after I get this sorted out. So let's figure out what am I gonna do. I'm sure the comment section is gonna have a field day after this one, but hey, I'm not afraid to admit when I fuck up, okay? And I want you all to know that, and I'm welcoming suggestions because this is a war, okay? It's it's me versus me, but it's always nice to have allies in a war, right? So any feedback is appreciated. But also, I have a quote that I want to share. It goes something like, "You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems." And that is what I need to do, I think. I need to get back to my system that I had established that I've fallen away from so badly. So I think it starts with getting my sleep schedule back on track because that's kind of the baseline of your health, right? That's that's an important one, often overlooked, and I'm ready to get that straightened out for good. So, sleep schedule, um I guess maybe a more rigid, or I guess more consistent gym routine, like certain days of the week that I just go no compromise, right? Because throughout this whole year, really, I've been just going typically on days that I decide on, like on a whim. So that's probably not a great, consistent way to do it, right? Um, so that's another thing. And then as far as screen time, that's just discipline right there. That's just me getting out of control, spending a whole day. Um, yeah, but I'm aware. I'm aware. I caught it, and we're not going to see. I promise you guys this. We're not going to see any more than 24 hours on the screen time in my spreadsheet ever again. So it's never going to get higher than 24. That's for damn sure. So we've hit our limit. It's only up, or I should say down from. It's only up from here when it comes to progress, right? So let's go get it. All of us, you too, get your goals written down, start chasing them. No compromise. Let's go.